Hello Scorpio. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Somebody thinks you're very beautiful or handsome. Your person of interest. So this could be somebody that you've had a relationship with. This could be a situationship. This could also be somebody who you've simply just exchanged glances with, and you know there's something there, but no one's speaking up. Somebody betrayed a beauty, and now there are boundaries. Also, I just want to let you know that the way I do this reading, I do tune into my higher intuitive self. I'm able to do that and get the answers that I need to provide to you. So I don't actually channel through any spirit guides. I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel at the end of this reading to provide you with some advice after seeing all that is unraveled here. Oh, a lot of heavy energy. This person's not feeling so happy. Because of the type of cards that we're getting here, some of you might also be feeling these feelings too. There's some feelings here that are not happy feelings. They're very stressful. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards you have here that are very highly stressful cards. Betrayal, boundaries, victim. We have illness, wellness, and we have order and chaos. Here we have, starting with the first card, beauty, betrayal, boundaries, sexuality, victim, hearth and home, illness, wellness, and then we have order, and we have mystery, my past life card. So this is a past life connection under the bottom of the deck, which is the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Scorpio, the first time I laid eyes on you, I saw how beautiful you were and you are, not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. Your character, your charm, your charisma, your talents, everything about you is very beautiful. Your personality. And you have this way of showing me who I really am. Showing me certain things about myself as a reflection. Wanting to make me a better person. I did feel this a few times. You make me a better person. But your beauty is everlasting, and it's imprinted in my mind. How gorgeous you are. How sexy you are. I know that I have betrayed you in this connection. Now there's a lack of faith and a lack of trust. What happened was different from what you actually had expected. It turns out that I'm somebody you never really knew at all. I'm a stranger, it almost seems like to you. Yes, there is a lack of faith and a lack of trust. But there's certain things that you were expecting from me, and you thought you could predict me. You thought you knew me. But it turns out things were slightly different. Because of this betrayal, I have no other options now but to hide from you, to have that lack of closure and just to ghost you. That's all I can actually do, because I don't know what to do and I don't know what to say to you. after all the things that I've done. Yes, I've put up boundaries. For me, at this point in time in my life, I feel that this is the best option. I feel that this is the best thing to do. Doing anything else might just ruin things. I may just ruin everything if I was to reach out. I can't. I've put boundaries on and limitations to how we were and how I view you sexually. You are very sexy. And sometimes I feel that I have this obsession with your body. I have this sexual addiction with your body. And it's hard for me to stay away. Even mentally, I fantasize about you. I think about you a lot. But all that has ended now, because now there are boundaries. And this is why there needs to be a boundary, because all of this has victimized you. You may not know this, but I feel personally that I have victimized you. There's a sense of overindulgence, taking advantage of someone who's vulnerable. I took what I could because it was whatever you were giving to me. Unfortunately, I took you for granted as well. All of the faith, all of the love that you put into this connection, I took all that for granted and I turned you into the victim. I do feel that it's time for me to move on from this kind of mindset, but it's hard because I feel bad what I did to you. You didn't deserve that. In you, I have found somebody who is very much a beautiful homemaker as well. I find that there's certain things about you that are very nurturing, caring, and protecting. A sense of unconditional love, even in the toughest of times. I feel this radiating from you. I feel you are my hearth and home. Right now, I do want to reach out. But the problem is, I feel that there's a lack of awareness of what is happening around me. There's certain things, responsibilities, restrictions, constraints, burdens that are holding me down, that weigh me below the surface of this water and prevent me from going up. It is very hard for me to detach myself. In my past, there has also been a little bit of emotional trauma. And it's hard for me to move on from that mindset, to be with you the way that you want me to. Right now, I am at a crossroads, but these crossroads are full of thick fog. I'm not able to go forwards, backwards, left or right. I do feel that in this connection, there's a sense of spiritual love and sensuality. It's hard for me to detach myself because I feel addicted to this connection. But it hurts me because there's also separation and betrayal. I feel like I victimized you, and I don't deserve someone like you. You're too good for me. But whatever happens, no matter where I go, no matter what I do, there is this feeling that lingers. That somehow you and I know each other, and that we were once very comfortable together. And in this lifetime, I have felt that, the connection as well. All right. Scorpio. So because this is a past life connection, some of you may be also feeling as the victim, or maybe you have victimized them. Some of you may have felt a sense of betrayal in this connection. Some of you may be experiencing boundaries in this connection, depression and confusion. Depression is in various states, various forms. So please understand that there's various levels of the type of feeling of somebody being down. Here there's a lot of confusion and there's a lack of clarity about where this connection is headed. Is there a direction to this connection? Is there? Right now, things seem to be very stagnant. There's not a whole lot of movement because somebody here has put up boundaries. There is on my other YouTube channel, Asnointia Audio, a video that you may find very helpful. Two of them are very applicable to this reading. One is called Past Life and Spiritual Connections. The other is called Sensually Intense Spiritual Connections. So those two videos on YouTube, which is, those are free videos, by the way. Some people have asked, are they free? Yes, they are. You can just view them and it will give you a better insight, better understanding as to what this connection is all about. Because it's hard for you both to be together and it's also hard for you to let go. It's a very, it's a tough situation. These type of connections are very strong. This person's either your twin flame, your soulmate, or your karmic partner. But it is important to realize that in this connection, there is this sense of this spiritual feeling. And it does not go away no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing. It's a part of you. It does not go away. All right. Let's have a look at another deck now. That is the Lover's Path Tarot. Okay, let's have a look. So here I look into the why, the reason why something may have occurred in this connection that brought the connection downhill in the first place. Okay. We have here the Queen of Coins. So that's something that actually was causing an issue in this connection. And Ace of Cups under the bottom of the deck. Refusing to love somebody, creatively blocking you. This person did not want to fall in love. They were afraid of love. That's why. Queen of Cups, Queen of Coins. Let's have a look at that first. Coins. So I read these in the reverse, and this is to find out what exactly happened in the connection that may have caused this problem in the first place. Some of you may feel that there's a lot that has happened. Some of you may feel that everything was happening below the surface and this person never really opened up to you, and then just boom, one day they're just gone. It would have been nicer if they could just talk. Some people don't talk. They're not talkers. Here we have the Queen of Coins. In the beginning of this connection, Scorpio, you may have felt prosperity and harmony, a sense of fertility, possibly even parenthood, a sense of loyalty, warmth and affection and love. But then things changed. This person started to take a step back and they started to feel a lack of prosperity and harmony. They were not being as loyal as you thought they should have been. There was a lack of warmth and affection and even a lack of love coming from their side towards you. Here we have need to ground oneself. What they needed to do was ground themselves. They were emotionally all over the place, maybe even mentally or psychologically all over the place. Their mind was not focused on this connection. Unfortunately, there was also an over-materialistic orientation to life. They may have just been spending a whole lot of money. And there's also disappointment in the homes. So where they grew up or where they are still, there may be disappointment in the home. If it's a third-party situation, there may be a lot of arguments and fights at home. a lot of disruptive behavior. And it could also be growing up in an abusive relationship with the parents. The parents may have been very abusive, and or living with somebody else, living with friends. I mean, there's many people that live with friends, but knowing that the environment there was also very toxic. So whatever it is, this person's background, Scorpio, does not come from a place of happiness. And that, unfortunately, revolves around them. And they absorb that energy, and they have absorbed that energy, and now they are radiating that type of energy, unfortunately. Here we have Ace of Cups. Let's have a look at the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, in the beginning, it's a beautiful card traditionally, but I'm reading the reverse, right? Here, there's a lack of creative inspiration at some point in time. There was an indication that this may have been a love or a relationship that could have been a very nurturing friendship. However, things changed. This person started to reject the other's affection. They started to reject your affection towards them. They were creatively blocking the affection that you were giving to them, because there was a disillusionment with love. There was a sense of sadness and melancholy. So what happens? There's one saying, right? Hurt people hurt people. Like, people who have been hurt will hurt others. However, there's also another saying, which I completely forgot I was going to say right now. The other saying, what I was trying to say here, sadness and melancholy. What was it? I know, it's right on the tip of my tongue here, but I'm just going to explain the way I can explain it, okay? I don't remember the phrase exactly. But what happened here, yes, we have on one side of the spectrum, hurt people, right? But then here, yes, it's just coming to me now. Here there's another issue. In addition to this, if somebody's empty, if their cup of love is empty as a human being on the inside because they never received that type of love in their childhood or their teen years or their youth or when they were adult, if they never received the right type of love, they will never be able to show that type of love to others either, because they need to know who they are. They need to love themselves in order to love somebody else. And that's what I was going to say. You have to love yourself first, and then you'll be able to love somebody else. The issue here, this person has a lack of love and trust for themselves. And therefore, they did not feel fulfilled because they don't even know what love is. Oh, this person has a lot of issues, guys. And it's all about their upbringing, and it's all about the type of environment that they're in right now. They could be in company that is very toxic for them, very negative company. Something that may be bringing them down health-wise. But whatever it is here, I definitely see a pattern of behavior where if they were to love themselves, they would feel very confident, and they would feel strong enough, and the courage would be there to be with you the way that not only you want to be, but how they want to be. They can't even figure out their own life and their own emotions, so how are they going to settle with you and support you and love you when they can't even do that for themselves? That's a broken connection right there. The person needs to be loving themselves first, respecting themselves first, working to be the better version of themselves first. And then you receive that shiny version of this beautiful diamond, the shiniest. This person right now, very dusty, they don't realize that they're a diamond. They're just rough gemstone. Nothing's been chiseled away, nothing's been carved. They don't realize their value because they were never really shown their value. But one day when somebody comes along and tries to tell this person and tries to teach this person that yes, they are valuable, a long time from now this will happen. This person will start to become that shiny diamond. They will realize their worth and they will shine bright. The problem is right now, they never had that type of an environment that some of you may have had. And that is something that is causing this person to not be so vibrant, to be very dull, to be very rough. That is what this person is like right now. Is it their fault? What I see? No. It's the environment and it's the behavior. It's a life that they've lived. Everybody has a different experience, remember that. And because of their experiences, they become what they are today, right? That's why this person is behaving in this way. They don't know any better. But who can teach them? To some degree, Scorpio, you can, but you can't teach them everything. There's some songs out there where a person will fix another, fix you. To some degree, we can help somebody. However, it's like I'm seeing a little child on a bicycle that has training wheels. You push this child a little bit, you're with them, and then eventually they're able to use this bicycle themselves. They don't need help anymore for somebody holding them or pushing them on that bike. Yes, they need training wheels, but eventually those wheels come off and they'll be able to soar on their own. Unfortunately, this person needs that type of an environment. They need that type of push. And it's never too late. Doesn't matter what your age is. That's what I'm seeing here. This was a very deep reading, Scorpio. Goodness me. I was not expecting to dwell on this so long, but I see where this is coming from. It's very, very deep-rooted. So just understand, that's where this person's coming from, and if you want to be with this person, you may need to deal accordingly. And you know what? Find out what happened. Find out what's going on in their life. Find out who they're with. Find out who's poisoning their mind. Maybe somebody's talking bad about them. Maybe they're always putting them down. And because they're so embarrassed, they don't tell you. Sometimes people are very embarrassed. They're so embarrassed because then they think that you're going to say the same thing. That you're going to, in an argument, say, you know what, such and such person does say this. And you know what, they're right. You are like this. Doesn't that happen in arguments? Oh yeah, it happens a lot. So just be careful with this person. They're highly sensitive and they need somebody to guide them and give them some type of support. Some of you may totally hate this person and you may think, nope, Asnointia, you are so wrong. You don't know about this person. Well, that's fine. That's why this is a general love reading. It's not personal, guys, right? What I see right now is what the average is of all of you that watch this. The average is what is popping up here. That's what's coming up. Here, this person does feel very rejected. They don't really feel good about themselves. Let's have a look here. Now, this is the Beginner's Tarot deck. And I have here, ooh, yikes. Could be a third-party situation, guys. I have here a situation where this person is... All right, let me just go over a few things, okay? For those of you that are new, this spread, I look at any plans, any intentions, any actions that the person may take towards you, okay? For some of you, now that I see this, this could definitely be a third-party situation. Third party doesn't necessarily mean, however, that there is another individual that this person is having an affair with, okay? It doesn't have to be that. It can be that. But the other thing that it could be related to is that somebody here may be not be able to spend their time, their energy, their effort towards you because they're taking care of a sick loved one, because they're going back to school or university, trying to finish that training course, right? Maybe they have some personal projects that they want to finish. There's so many things. Hopefully not, knock on wood, any personal health issues. There's so many things people don't tell us, especially when you're far away, right? It's only when you live together you kind of know what the person is doing, but not even then. Some people are very secretive. They're very closed off. This person has a choice right now. and they don't know what choice to make. Either they're with you or they're with someone else or doing something else. Right now, this person feels very much rejected, out in the cold. There's not a lot of communication. And remember, this person doesn't have a lot of confidence. They have lost their confidence. And so any type of situation where somebody's ignoring the other, they will feel 3 times more affected because of that, because they're not emotionally and mentally on the same level as you are. I hope that my Scorpios, you're strong, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. I hope you are strong. And that makes you a stronger person, knowing what you want, knowing what you don't want. This person, unfortunately, there's a part of them that's very broken down. And so even a little bit of rejection just breaks down their world. Here we also have, they have in their heart and mind decided, they've made a decision. What do they want? They do want you, but they also have to sacrifice something else in order to have you. King of Wands could definitely be a third-party connection. Even somebody related to work. Somebody may be having some type of a fling with someone at work. Isn't that common? That's very common. Here we have the King of Wands. Somebody here feels that the other person that they desire may not be available because they are with somebody else. There was a lot of passion here. There's a lot of admiration. There's a lot of love, but it's very lustful also. Now we also have here the 3 of Pentacles. For some of you, you may have worked with this person. Maybe you still work with this person. Or maybe this could simply just be a connection where you have some type of an association with somebody through somebody or through some organization. Whatever it is, if it's that type of scenario, this person is in love with you. Now, if that's not the case, somehow this person wants to manifest something with you. They want to create something with you. And whatever it is all related to love. Right now, they are very double-minded. They don't know what choice to make. They don't know what to think. They are hella confused. Very confused. And these 2 cards, the Lovers as well as the 2 of Wands, do talk about decision. And right now, at least in this deck, yes, it does show me that they love you, but it also shows me that there is a struggle regarding the decision that they may need to make when it comes to you. So do I see any action being taken here? Actually, no. The only action I see is that they have finally decided that they do love you and they do want to be with you. That's the action, and that's an internal action for them. That's not an action card that's going to show you that, oh, they're coming towards you. No. They have the intention and they have this plan of making this decision, but the Lovers card talks about that, a choice between 2 people or 2 things, and that choice still has not been made. Now, as an added bonus, let's do something, because as it's bothering me, I can only imagine it's bothering you. Let's see. What is the decision going to be? Look at that, guys. Queen of Wands, baby. Look at that. Look at that, even though they think you are pissed off. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. I do believe that they feel that you are this divine counterpart, this person that they are supposed to be with, that they feel that they are spiritually connected to you somehow. It's really interesting here. These 2 cards go hand in hand. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, right? It's a very divine connection. It's a very powerful connection. The both of them make a perfect couple. That's what it is. That's what this person wants and desires, and I do see that they are going to want to be with you. Yes, that is the decision, that they want you, okay? So what I wanted to know with the Lovers card, what's the decision? The decision is that they want you. That's perfect. Goes right well with the King of Wands. The problem is they are hesitant, Scorpio, because of the Queen of Swords that just showed up underneath here. They see you as somebody who is quite grumpy, angry, very aloof, very distant, very cold, because they feel that they've hurt you. And so this is how they view you. You might not be like this. You may be totally warm. But because there's distance, from a distance when this person sees you and thinks about you, they think logically that anybody that would have gotten hurt would resent the other person. That's the way the masculine energy thinks. However, the feminine energy does forgive very easily because of love. So they don't know that we're actually not being a bitch, but they just think that this person doesn't really want to be with me, and so I can't really approach them because I'm scared they may reject me, they may hurt me in a way. But this person has this hesitation, okay? Just remember that right now. But long term, do I see that they make a decision that is wanting to be close to you? I do see that. You are that decision. So we have an answer. Yay. Very good. There's nothing you can do to make this person, to convince this person that, you know, I'm not angry with you. But in all honesty, if they have done what they did to you, and if there's some type of manipulation here, please allow this person to heal. Healing, right? There's grieving. This person isn't grieving yet, by the way, okay? I didn't see the grief card there. I just saw that they realized that they victimized you, that they turned you into something. But I don't see that type of feeling in their heart where they are grieving and they're crying and all that kind of stuff, okay? It is important to have grief because then the person can heal. After healing, I've seen comes wisdom. And after wisdom comes strength. And after strength, that's when this person comes walking towards you. So give this person some time. If they need some type of support, emotional support, if you feel that you can do it, then for sure, be that guiding light for this person, because they do need that. It's been pretty rough for them where they're coming from. All right, just going to do a quick prayer. I wasn't going to share this, but this was kind of weird. Weird things happen to me all the time. It's something I'm just thinking about today because I was supposed to do this reading earlier on in the day where I'm living, okay? Because then it gets too late. Right now it is late. Earlier in the day, 2 times somebody knocked on my door, on my bedroom door, and it was like late in the day, okay? I'm sleeping like past 4 or 5 p.m., okay? This is not normal because I was up last night doing other work. So what happened was I'm sleeping and somebody knocks on the door very gently. And I said, you know, yes. But then nobody came in. An hour later, somebody knocks 4 times. And I said the same thing. Afterwards, on my bedroom door, somebody knocked 2 times again. Finally, I was like, all right, I'll get up, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then so I got up and I asked my family members, more than half of them are outside today, they're not even at home. And I asked them, I said, okay, what did you want? You were knocking on my door. I asked everybody. There's just like two extra people in the home. There was one that was downstairs, one that was in his bedroom, and then one that was just outside doing like errands and stuff like that. They said, no, we didn't come to your door to knock. We allowed you to sleep. We knew you were up all night doing your work. So we didn't bother you. So that's what I was going to just mention, that I know, because it's happened a few times before, that when I don't wake up on time, one of the angels knocks on my door. They try to wake me up. So that was really weird. It was today this happened to me. It was a really weird situation. It doesn't scare me. I'm kind of used to this stuff now. But it was just like, seriously? Even you guys want me to get up on time and do these readings? Because they knew I had a schedule. I had to stick to that schedule. I just wanted to share that. It's just kind of a weird thing. If you guys have any experiences, you can always like share those too. It's really cool. I just want to add that because I'm dealing with the angels now. So they're here. They're here. They're always here. The weirdest thing was it didn't just happen once, guys. It happened 3 different occasions. And I was so tired and sleepy. I just was like, huh, yeah. And nobody came in. That was just them. One day on my other channel, Asnointia Audio on YouTube, which I tell some people now that it is free. Those are free videos that I create. I am going to be talking about angels and negative energies as well, because I deal with this all the time. And so why not talk about it, right? I do feel that it's important for everybody to know certain things about negative energies. Unfortunately, I learned the hard way. But I've created methods how you can get rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, inside of your body. And it works. Lots of people like that method. Very simple method. If only somebody had taught me that and I didn't spend the thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars over the years to get rid of black magic that people had done on me. Scorpio, what's happening to you? Improving health? Seriously? Recovery? What's going on? Somebody here's not feeling well. There's been a lot of mental drain some of you have gone through. It's been very draining. I'm getting the word drain itself. And mental health. It's been hurting. Your heart sometimes, your chest physically hurts. I'm feeling actually right now too. Like your chest feels a little heavy and tight. This is all anxiety and this is all stress. Okay, I know it's difficult, but sometimes we don't think about it because we're so in love at the time and we're so hurt and we're so angry and we have so much pain. But there's a wave, it comes and it goes. This is not going to last forever either, okay? Things change and things improve. And what you don't have right now is not because it's either meant for you or not. It's because at this particular time, that's not meant for you. Meaning, if it is with you, it might ruin you. And that's why you don't have it. This is something I've seen with my clients. This is something that I have experienced myself too. That when we think we deserve this person because we love them and this, that, and the other, the truth is the divine doesn't think we deserve. It's not that we deserve them. It's that they don't deserve somebody as good as you. Okay? So they have to change. They have to evolve. They have to grow. And they have to grieve and know what they did wrong. And then they can come towards you once they're wiser. And when they're wise, they most likely don't make the same mistakes, okay? They learn from their lessons and they don't change after that. Then they're like the normal type of partner that you wanted. They're not that person who's running off and doing things and not giving you closure, or just somebody that does it on and off and just ghosts you. Not that type of relationship. It takes a while to find that type of person. But if that person is willing to change, why not? Here I see that there's been, unfortunately, a lot of heartache and pain. Some of you have been very recluse, I think. I'm getting the word recluse. So it's like you just don't feel like talking much. You feel very down, some of you. You're not the same as you used to be. There was this brightness, the spark that you used to have. And then, unfortunately, when this thing happened for some of you, because this is a general love reading, I have to say some of you, right? It has affected you in very negative ways. Here we have look for a sign, and then we have no. Ooh, look for a red flag, guys. Look for red flags in this connection. You will be seeing signs. Try not to easily forgive this person in that way where you know they've done it 10 times, they're going to do it an 11th. If you know that there are certain things that other people would consider red flags, please think about it as a red flag. And don't, just out of love, forgive this person, because they need to know and they need to learn what is right and what is wrong in a connection like this. There's certain things that are acceptable, certain things are not. Unfortunately, this person may not know that because nobody's really told them. So here it does say look for a sign, and if you see a red flag, then you have the word no. It's important for you to see things the way they truly are and not to try to find excuses. I've done it. I've made excuses for people that I've loved, right? Lovers, plural right there. And making up excuses, thinking that, no, they're right. They did this because of this. There's always a reason why they do it. Unfortunately, that's the way feminine energy is. So if you think that other people are saying that, hey, that's a red flag, think about it logically, twice, think about it, and realize that yes, it is. We don't see it that way, but the world outside can see red flags because they're seeing it from a different lens. They're seeing it from a different perspective. Here we also have romance. Yes, it is, like I said earlier, it's a spiritual connection you have with this person. A very strong bond that you have with this person. And the type of connection you have here, it's either you are soulmates, you could be twin flames, you could be karmic partners, maybe even more. But the top three I've seen that are the most intense in terms of emotions, definitely these three. Unfortunately, some of you, hopefully just some of you, have gone through a lot emotionally, spiritually, physically with this person. This person didn't treat you well. They took you for granted, and it actually had a physical effect on your body. Here, the angels are saying, Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, these messages are from them, that there is a recovery period here. So there is this part within this connection where eventually there is going to be recovery and a feeling of comfort. There is going to be that. But what I don't like is the fact that it got to that point, guys, right? And that's what happens when you have affection and love for people, and then all of a sudden you're hurt and betrayed, and then this what's happened. It happens, everybody. If you believe, you will be able to manifest this. However, they are saying, because you're going to be looking for signs, okay? Reconsider what it is that you are going to say and what it is that you're going to do in regards to this connection. In the meantime, they also want you to take a step back from this busy life that you have and start to meditate. Meditation brings answers. This could simply be a prayer to the divine. It could be meditation. When you do meditate, make sure that you say the pure, holy light of God, the pure white light of God, okay? Or the pure, holy light. Because light in the universe, many types. Some can actually be very negative. The light can also be a very negative kind of light. So make sure that when you think it, you only focus and your thought is on the pure, holy light of the divine. That light is pure. That light is clean. And that light helps you. But you can only bring it into your life if you say it. Otherwise, any type of light can come towards you, and not all lights are good. Here we also have improving health. So you do have two cards that are talking about health here, recovery and improving health. So definitely there's something going on here where some of you have had a little bit of issues. Oh dear, I'm seeing a liver, literally the shape of a liver. This is all metaphysical, this reading, right? This is all pseudoscience. But some of you, if you feel the need, go to your doctor, you're a physician, okay? Get your liver enzymes tested and try to cut down on some fatty foods if you can, any type of oils or any type of ghee or any type of fat that's saturated, fat that just kind of sticks right in, and drink lots of warm water. Warm water is really good for you too. I'm only saying that because I'm seeing a liver. It's, yeah, that's weird. I do health readings, but I don't do them online here. I've kind of stopped doing health readings for a while just because the focus more is on love now. Oh, so just be careful, guys. Take care of your health, and taking care of your health doesn't just mean physically. There's a spiritual aspect, there's a physical, there's the emotional, right? There's the mental, right? So take care of yourself spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally. It is very important to have all of these come together, because that's what will make you a very stronger individual. If you just focus on the spiritual, then your body won't be able to heal as fast, right? You got to do everything all at once. So try to make a routine. See what you can do. Maybe one day I'll try to make a proper, like a package where it's more like a course where I could teach you how to focus on each part. And hopefully one day I'm working on that. I'll be able to do that for all of you, and then you'll be able to hopefully get back on track and not worry that any type of negative things will bother you. Here I have also for these 2 cards on my website. I still have those open. It's called a chakra checkup package. You can have a look at that. I can look through at your chakras from distance. I do that kind of stuff, and I'm able to see any negative energies in your home. Those are literally jinns, demons, evil spirits. How many you have, what type you have in your home, around your aura, and inside of your chakra centers, which affects your body too. So I do all that. If some of you are interested in that, you can feel free, go to my website, www.asnointia.com, and you can place an order. Read through the description first. See what it is that you really want to have a look at. But the best package is the chakra checkup, because that includes negative energy removal as well as the holy light package, which is also to heal yourself and your chakras. All right, enough said. Scorpio, that was a long reading. All right, so I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity, some guidance. Just remember, guys, health comes first, okay? Health is wealth and health is happiness. Health comes first. The fact that you got both cards here, and in this deck there's only 2 cards, but the fact that you got both, that is a little bit of a concern. So do take care of yourself, pamper yourself, don't be too hard on yourself. Try to take some time out. Have me time, like 10-15 minutes a day. Even, I know life is busy, but even if you can have like tea time, just have like tea or coffee or whatever you want and relax in a corner somewhere. Just stare outside a window. But there's that sense of you just being mindful of who you are, how your day's been, what you plan on doing, but you literally do need to relax. I see here there's a need to relax because I see there's the word stress, anxiety, and depression. Stress and anxiety is more prevalent though. All right, Scorpio. My goodness, this was a long reading indeed. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys on my next reading, but in the meantime, if you also want to have a look at any of the love readings, I do have written reports that I'm doing right now. It's all the same cards that I use, and it's my interpretation, and just have a look at the description first to see if that is something that's suitable for you. All right, you all take care, stay safe. Bye now.